this house, it looks so familiar. I can't quite remember where I've seen it, but I've seen it before. And
If I just believe it, there's nothing to it.
and that voice, wow, so distinct. It's even more familiar.
I believe I can fly. Yeah!
There are environmentalists, and there is Miss Gina Lopez. Welcome to Spotlight. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Spotlight. And this afternoon, we have a very special guest. So, without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to, of course, Miss Gina Lopez.
Hi.
Ma'am Gina, thank you very much for accepting our invitation.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Ma'am Gina, how are you as of this point? I mean, it's
I'm
been
well, yeah.
several months.
Yeah, I'm happy, I'm healthy, and I'm happy. Yeah, I like what I'm doing. Yeah, I've been traveling the country, and then my passion is really making things happen on the ground.
Okay.
You know, and then dealing with people. I'm really happy.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's go back to the very roots, Ma'am Gina, because basically, you're really from your family. Your father is a conglomerate in the media industry. How come you didn't follow the footsteps of your dad, Ma'am Gina, or even a little bit of it?
Well, my passion is really making a difference.
Okay.
You know? I mean, Daddy went to Harvard. My brother Gabby went to Harvard. They went to business school. My passion, what makes me happy, is making things happen on the ground.
So basically, yung para bang many call themselves an environmentalist, but can you give us the true definition? Because marami, parang nakikita ko marami ng mga fake environmentalists.
Yeah.
Parang lang masabi nila na environmentalist sila. Pero ano talaga ang tunay na definition?
For me, no, this is what I realized in DNR, that it's not the money that makes the difference. And it's not, I had like, wow, billions of pesos, 26 billion, and then...
That was the budget.
Yeah, of DNR, and then 14,000 employees. It's not the money that makes a difference. You know what makes a difference? It's the heart.
Heart talaga.
Heart, when you love, when you care for others, when you have empathy. So I would say that is what a true environmentalist is. Not someone who's just a technician and technical and whatever. It's somebody who really feels. You can feel the pain of others. You care about the welfare of others, because that care for others will lead you to take care of the environment. Because in this country, if you kill the environment, you kill 1/3. Kasi dito sa bansa, dito sa Pilipinas, kung mawasakin ang kalikasan, 1/3 of the Filipinas suffers. You will suffer. So kung talagang nagmamahal, hindi nyo gagawin, you won't kill the rivers and streams so that you're gonna make money. So I would say that a true environmentalist is one that really, really cares for others.
Okay. And what made you love nature, Ma'am Gina? Was it from the onset, since you were a little girl?
I meditate every day. I don't leave the house without meditating. I've been meditating for 40 years already. And what happens when you meditate, you can feel the energy of nature, and then you can feel others, the pain of others, the joy of others.
So it makes you more sensitive to people's
yeah.
needs, basically. Not only
Needs, and
people,
then
the
you-
environment, di ba,
Yeah.
they also have needs, di ba?
No, you feel the energy of nature. So, and then I feel pain when I see a river and a stream being mutilated.
Okay, but with so many things that you have to attend to, when do you find time for your family or the other things that
Ay,
you...
nako, that's the challenge. So,
Oh, yun nga. Because you're
yun
doing
na
a
nga.
lot eh.
Yeah. So, my weekends are for them. And then I make every effort to get home in time so I can be with them. And then we travel 2 or 3 times a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the bonding time with them.
Yeah. But it's a challenge.
Okay. And you've acted as the DENR secretary, and which could possibly have been the shortest, but basically you were coined as the best DENR secretary so far. So, ang kasukatan pala nito ay hindi yung length of time, no? Pero the impact that you made.
Yeah.
Actually, ako nga in a short time when they say DENR, wala na akong maisip na iba kung hindi si Miss Gina Lopez.
Wow.
Sa totoo lang eh. Yes. Why do you think you had that impact?
I think
in
maybe
just a
because
very
of the
short
decisions that were made, you know, the mining audit, and then the withdrawal of MPSAs in watershed areas. I really, really wanted to transform DNR from being regulatory to being developmental. Kasi kung regulation lang, yan ang room for corruption, di ba?
Yes,
Kasi
so
binebenta yung permits eh.
That's true. So para bang you wanted to be on top of the whole thing.
Because the way to save the environment, yung way is to have the people there, yung komunidad na doon nakatira, dapat may pakinabang sila sa sa pag-alaga ng kalikasan, because if their lives benefit, then they will take care of the environment. Sometimes they're the ones that take the bribes, and sometimes they're the ones that kill the environment because they're poor. But if the care of the environment can actually give them better lives, why not? No, why will they kill it? No?
Okay. Ako kasi, I think you are the best DENR secretary. But in your opinion naman, if I were to ask you, who do you think is the best DENR secretary today? So far. Other than yourself.
I heard Bebet Gozon was really good. No? She was very honest. She also didn't last long. And then I heard Alcala was also really good.
If you had the opportunity or the chance to suggest your replacement.
A replacement?
Yes.
I know already who I'll suggest.
Sino?
President Duterte.
Talaga? Okay.
Because you need tapang eh.
That's
if
true.
you're not,
You need to be
when you're saving the environment, it's inevitable you would deal with big business interests. If you're timid, wala mangyayari sa buhay. Mining money funds political campaign. They own the media, no? The only one who I see who has the strength and courage and integrity to say basta hindi pwede at tama na
is President
Duterte.
Okay.
He's sobrang matapang, no?
Okay.
He knows what he wants.
Itong next question na
Yan,
ito. Medyo tinitingnan ko itong question na ito. But anyway, I will have to ask it anyway. Ma'am Gina, there are rumors that you had been involved at some point in your life into drugs. Ma'am Gina, had you stayed on in the DENR, let's say you had stayed on, what do you think you would have done by now? Or what would you have accomplished?
I would have used the money, 26 billion, no? I would have used the money that I had to bring green models all over the country. We had the money. Like for example, the La Mesa watershed,
Yes.
that's fine, no? And then that's reached the United Nations gold standard for reforestation. It's earning 43 million a year. I put in 300 million. You know how much money DNR has? We could have kicked ass green models. Imagine La Mesa is earning 43 million a year. The money doesn't go to me, no? It goes to the watershed and it goes to run it. But with the money that DNR had, the mangroves, bamboo, which is good for climate change, the reforestation, we could have lifted up the whole economy. And DNR has agency there called NRDC, Natural Resource Development Corporation, which can do business. So we could have gotten into business with the community and let them earn the money.
So para bang it's like a recycling thing, yung para bang you let them make money, at the same time they will produce stuff that is good for the environment. So
Or like, for example, the ancestral lands, that's theirs, no? The IPs.
Yes.
And so they carry the almasiga from up in the mountains and then they bring it down. Pagdating nila sa ground, they're so baon sa utang already. They give it to the middleman and they don't have the trucks.
Right.
Okay, so what NRDC could have done was invested in trucks and then marketing, and then because they don't know where to sell it, the almasiga, arrange for the connections and let them keep the money.
So at least it makes it all simple.
Yeah,
Wala
you
namang
have
ibang
to,
taong involved.
because that's why they sell the rights for mining
Okay.
and logging and things like that.
Itong next question na
Yan,
ito.
what?
Medyo tinitingnan ko itong question na ito. But anyway, I will have to ask it anyway. Ma'am Gina, there are rumors daw, although I don't know, no, but there are rumors daw that you had been involved at some point in your life into drugs or into drug addiction. Have you ever tried
That's
taking...
Senator Lacson. Of course, I've tried marijuana. No? I'm 64, turning 64.
You're telling... Really?
I mean, grass?
No. Really, no. 64?
I'm turning 64, yeah.
Doesn't look it
I
at
mean,
all. I would have guessed a lot younger. Look at their reactions.
I mean, that was the, everybody, that was the time, no? We didn't even know what it was. And, but what happened when I was 21, my parents put me, because I didn't want to go to school. I wanted to be a missionary and I didn't want to go to school. So what happened, my parents put me in this DARE, drug abuse rehabilitation, whatever, of Father Bob, so that I can go back to school, because I wasn't doing, I was just it wasn't good. So they were not happy with the way my life went. And it was Senator Lacson that did the accusation. And then I sent a letter to him and put it out also on my Facebook from Father Bob Garon. He said, Gina never went into drugs and her parents didn't put her here because she was into drugs. So he should have done his homework.
Yes, they should.
I don't even eat white sugar now.
Sabagay,
I don't even eat white flour. I don't like white rice. Also, I'll take pa drugs.
True. Very
You
good
won't,
point. That was answering it very
Yeah.
well. Okay. And you said you don't want to enter politics, but given a chance to become a lawmaker, what would be your pet bills?
Law is not really my, it's not my forte. I don't know, probably.
Environment.
Okay, so
stuff.
maybe one of the bills I would put on, what I would suggest is one that mandates area development, that the resources of the area are utilized, explored, and the premier beneficiary should be the people of that area. Then we can get our country out of poverty.
Yes.
I would, I don't know, I would have things which protect our biodiversity, and more than protect our biodiversity, like maneuver it, so we explore it, we develop it, so that it becomes our gift to humanity.
Okay. But,
Yeah.
Ma'am Gina, at any given point, let's say yung para ba ngayon, at this point in your life, if you were to be given another chance to be part of like the cabinet, to be part of like that, like the DENR again or something, would you consider at this point? Now that yung para bang, I know the last time we talked kasi, the last time we talked off cam, you said yung para bang you're very happy now. But would you consider if you could make a difference?
Because whoever is in DNR has to pass through commission of appointments, no? And then maybe if like now, no, the head of the commission on appointments belongs to a family that owns 5 mines.
Oh, okay.
5 mines. So what chance would I have there, no?
Sabagay.
I'll just rock the boat again and then
Okay.
And then
But
go,
give them a
no?
hard time.
Give them a
Diba?
hard
Give them
time.
they need to have a hard time, kahit pa paano.
money funds political campaigns. Yeah.
And, Ma'am Gina, you mentioned a little while ago, before we went on air, that you are a cancer survivor.
Yeah.
But, to be honest, you don't look it at all.
Yeah, I became happier and healthier.
Yes. How
It
did...
operates on fear.
Okay. So, what's your secret?
I took fear is not in my vocabulary. So
Hindi
when
ka talaga natatakot?
because when they told me you have cancer, for me it's just a piece of paper. I don't feel anything.
Okay.
So why will I do anything? No? So I didn't tell anyone talaga. It took me 6 to 8 months. I'm not even sure. But I did turmeric, and then guyabano, which is equivalent to the most potent chemotherapy in town. Then in lemongrass. I totally
Tanglad,
detoxed, had a lot of juices. Didn't take any white sugar at all, or no sugar. And then I had this machine called the Beam Ray.
Ano siya?
It's a machine which gives lights and sounds. It has 100% rate of success with cancer.
Wow.
It's so successful, they banned it, the FDA banned it in America.
Talaga?
It's really, really
You
good.
have it at home?
I bought it. It costed me $6,800.
Yes.
But you know,
But not bad.
look how much they spend for cancer, di ba? And then I use it still now. You
Okay.
can use it forever.
Is it a
no?
big machine?
No, it's small. It's just that. It's like fluorescent.
Para siyang lasers.
Yeah.
Parang
It
ganon.
gives you
Cold
light
laser.
and sound. Yeah.
Okay, okay. And wow, thank you very much for that. Of course, that's just a little bit of what we'll be talking about. But thank you, it's very, very
Yeah,
interesting.
thank
So we
you.
will be talking more to Miss Gina Lopez when Spotlight returns. So don't go away. We will be right back after these messages. If the president was sitting with you right now and you were given a chance to say something to him, what would you tell him? Welcome back to Spotlight, everyone. And of course, we're on our second part in a different location of the house of Miss Gina Lopez. And this is absolutely beautiful. Before I ask the questions, Ma'am Gina, can you tell us a little bit about this portion of your home?
Hi. So, I'm looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is my saltwater swimming pool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't use chlorine. We use salt. I think sometimes he puts a little chlorine kasi salt produces its own chlorine.
Mm-hmm.
And then, it's near the golf course. Tapos nakikita mo, maraming golf ball.
Maraming golf balls.
They don't play well, no?
Okay.
I like nature talaga. So my house is really nature.
Yes.
My bedroom has very few walls. It's surrounded by plants.
So it has no walls, so it's open?
Yeah, and then I have a garden on every floor.
Wow!
And then you just grow the plants which drive the mosquitoes away.
Okay, so para bang, so even if it's open air, walang masyadong damo?
No, wala. I'm
No
okay.
insects also?
No, I'm okay.
Okay, this is the lighter side, of course, of Miss Gina Lopez. So I will start my first question. Ma'am Gina, do you have a celebrity crush?
I like Keanu Reeves. No?
Keanu Reeves. Okay, many people.
Yeah,
Many people
I
like Keanu Reeves. Okay.
And he seems like a good person. No? Who
all
else
right,
do I
good.
like?
Okay, and do you have a favorite singer? Whether local or
I like Gary.
Gary
Yeah, I love
Valenciano?
his heart, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Ma'am Gina, eto, for ano naman, political affiliation, would you say that you are a Duterte supporter or a Dilawan?
I'm not a politician. No?
Okay.
Like even when I was in I don't think in terms of politics. Politicians more often than not tend to calculate and maneuver and think of affinity. I'm not like that at all.
Okay.
My main discerning factor is principles. What is right, what is wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
If the president was sitting with you right now and you were given a chance to say something to him, what would you tell him?
Sir! Thank you so much, sir. You maintained the ban on open pit mining. Ay, nako, sir. Talagang,
Yes.
ay, nako, sir. Grabe. Talagang maraming salamat.
Okay, and then coming off from that question, sandali, the open pit mining, because di ba namatay na yun for a while para bang when you were pushed out, and then timely enough ngayon, there's another issue on that, no, talagang they will totally ban open pit mining. So you're very happy with that?
Yeah. And I'll tell him something else also.
Okay.
Sir, alam ko na after yung strong arm approach, kailangan sustainable yan. Sir, alam ko that love is the way.
Okay.
Sir,
Love is the way.
at gusto mo, I can work with your government and work with your government para ipakita na love is the way. And alam ko, sir, marunong ka magmahal, di ba?
Okay.
So we want to show the love and lift up communities, and I know it can be done.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if you were given ¡1 billion peso fund,
I like
in
money.
what environmental project would you spend it on?
¡1 billion pesos. 1 billion pesos. Okay. I would invest it in our islands. That's what I would invest it in areas which can get our people out of poverty. I'll put it in areas where kasi the government has many rules and regulations.
Para hindi magsisiksikan sa Maynila ang
If the
mga tao.
government, yeah.
Oo.
If the government can spend it o sila na lang, island, no, I'll put it in areas which improve lives. That's my passion talaga.
Okay, and if you were to choose who you would implement this project with, who would you choose?
Someone who will implement.
Yeah, who will help you. Kung alimbawa sa...
Duterte, because he has so much I mean, he has the clout, eh, no? If he likes it to be done, it will be done, no? Yeah. I actually, I get along with everyone in government. It depends on if it's agriculture. Then I'll work with Manny Piñol. If it's tourism, I'll work with Wanda Teo. Ganun yan.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
And at this point, do you think that para bang things are going as they should? Like para bang with the environment, do you feel that we're on the right track as of this point? Because I know, even for your short stint in the DENR, hindi ka rin naman nagkulang to inform people of what needs to be done. Eh.
Yeah, I really feel we should go heavy into mangroves.
Okay,
Kasi
yung bakawan in Tagalog, no?
Bakawan.
Yeah, bakawan,
yeah,
yes.
kasi yung climate change, we can't do anything about it.
Okay.
Darating yung typhoon. So yung mangroves protection yan.
Yes.
And then I feel we should go heavily into bamboo kasi that will clean the air. And if we do bamboo, may hanap buhay yan para sa farmers. You know, they can earn money there.
Okay.
So I would go heavily into that. And then cramp down on illegal logging.
In such a short time, illegal logging and mining has really ruined us.
Yeah.
Sobrang fast forward eh. Naalala ko nung uso pa ang Betamax or VHS, kung naka-play siya, tapos ipipress mo yung fast forward button, di ba?
Yeah.
Parang kung ano-ano ang maririnig mo. Ganon.
Yeah.
So at this point, you think that there's still hope for the environment?
Yeah. Kasi maraming mababait sa pamahalaan at maraming mababait sa business sector at maraming mababait sa komunidad. So the Filipino has a lot of heart. Eh. So I'm very, very hopeful pa.
Okay. If there was a certain aspect of your life that you could change, what would it be? And why?
Maybe,
In any aspect, in any. It's broad. It's a broad question.
yeah. I don't know, maybe the organization. Because when I was 18, I joined this organization, Ananda Marga, no? And actually, I love the people there. But that was 20 years of my life, no?
Okay.
Baka I would choose another organization.
You would have chosen it and see whether it would have been.
Maybe which would have been more beneficial to my growth.
Okay.
You know, it was a little bit of a cult. Eh. But,
Okay.
you know, it was there.
Okay. And Ma'am Gina, do you have any, what would you like to say to our viewers? Your parting words after, now they...
Looking here?
Yes, up and personal with you.
Ay, okay. Sa mga viewers ng UNTV sa Pilipinas, itong gusto kong sabihin. Yung kinabukasan, yung tagumpay, saan mag-uumpisa yan? Dito. Puso ko, puso nyo, puso natin lahat. It starts here. The future of the country lies in the love and the concern we have for others. If we want a better future, that better future begins here. Begins there, in your heart. If you can love and manifest that love, if you can feel, if you offer your life to God, and in the morning offer your life to God again, and then to connect with all the other people that do like that, then our country will have a really, 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 really good future. Wait, in closing, I want to tell you, you have to eat well, don't eat junk food. And you have to sleep well. Don't go to sleep thinking negative things, just let it go, let it go. Eat well, sleep well, live well, and give your life a big dose of love. Mabuhay na mabuhay kayong lahat, and mabuhay ang UNTV, and
Yes,
I hope it's really, really good.
Okay. Anyway, thank you so much,
Okay,
Ma'am Gina,
thanks.
for inspiring me,
Yeah,
for
thank you.
inspiring our viewers, and for letting us a little reminder kasi maraming nakakakalimot na para bang it starts from
It
here.
starts here.
Yeah. People are always looking for love elsewhere.
Yeah.
They keep forgetting that it really comes from within. It starts
Yeah.
with yourself, with God, and then it radiates after that.
That's
Tama?
right. Yeah.
Whenever you hear this song, alam ko this is your favorite, yung I Believe I Can Fly. That's by R. Kelly. What do you associate with it?
Because the Philippines has been colonized for 500 years. Okay, and so there's an aspect in our consciousness na iniisip natin maliit tayo, especially the poor. No? If you feel small, you will dream small, you will do small. Are you small? You are not small. You know why? because God is inside of you. He's not in a book. He's not in a building. He is a presence, and that presence is love. And because He loves you, you can be anything. You can do anything. I believe I can fly.
Ayun, yes. Speaking of, yeah, okay. So,
I believe I can
anyway,
fly.
thank you very much. And I hope everybody had a good episode.
Alright.
And until next week, we will continue to bring you rather, the lives of the people we believe you should know right here on Spotlight. Thank you.
Good, ah. Galing niya. Saan mo siya nakuha?
Thank you.
Pilot ko siya.
Okay, thank you.
If I just believe it, there's nothing to it. Woo! I believe I can fly.
Yeah! Woo! I believe I can touch the sky. Woo!
I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away.
Bye-bye.